We're hanging out in the C's in the ABCs of environmental law. And today we're talking about CEQA. If you're from California, at one point or another, you probably have heard about the California Environmental Quality Act. And it is a law that people love to hate or they will fight to the death to protect. It's also not well understood. So let's talk about what makes it so controversial. Now, CEQA is not just a magic blanket source of environmental protection, and it's also not a ban on development. CEQA is a disclosure statute. That is what kicks in if someone is proposing a project. And so if you're wanting to build a shopping center or a freeway extension or have an apartment building, it means one government agency is going to take the lead on deciding whether to approve your project. And it makes the agency look at whether the project has environmental consequences. So the agency is going to look at a variety of factors. Things like, is this project going to create more traffic or more noise? Is it going to take away parking in a neighborhood? Will it hurt air quality or water quality? Will it take away open space? Is it going to harm a threatened species? Right? Those kinds of questions. And if a project is going to have impacts, the agency has to consider those effects and gauge whether it's still worth going forward with the project, whether the project should mitigate those impacts somehow. And people who love CEQA will defend it by noting that it has helped to protect many wonderful things about California. And those who hate it will point to the fact that it can be abused, and it's sometimes used to stop any developments or progress. And honestly, where you fall might just depend on the issue. And I remember when Jerry Brown was a mayor and he constantly talked about how awful CEQA was because it wouldn't let cities develop. And then when he became my boss, when he was Attorney General, he learned that CEQA was used for environmental protection, and he even expanded it into climate change protections. And so what we have seen over the years is that when people or the legislature want to prioritize certain projects, whether it's stadiums or homeless shelters, we have a way of making peace with CEQA or working our way around it. And today, C is for CEQA, the beloved law that people love to hate.